Hey folks, welcome back to another video. I'm still playing catch up with the meta as I am back from enjoying my summer vacation, but we have got the Gholdengo that has been all the rage ever since the new black and white cards that make it just a bit more powerful. So specifically the Genesect EX, which lets you once per turn search for 2 metal evolution Pokemons, which allows us to get rid of Ultra Balls in this deck. Don't need them. Don't want them. We got Genesect EX. We're chilling. Which gives us a lot more consistency and a lot more room to play some pretty powerful tech cards. Stuff like the 1/1 line of Scizor, which Punishing Scissors does 10 base plus 50 for each Pokemon with an ability on your opponent's side of the field. So that is amazing into things like Raging Bolt, where we can take a pretty meaningful 2-prize attack with a 1-prize Pokemon. Also helps us out a little bit against some cornerstone decks. Not too reliable there, but it does give us a good bit of wiggle room as far as prize trading with aggro decks goes. And then the Genesect, Baby Genesect, feels really good because we are running the 4 of Air Balloons. Being able to shut down Ace Specs is an easy option to hit. So it is great to have that in there. And then you will notice there are no Cypher Maniacs in this deck. I know it's a really powerful card. It makes a lot of sense with coin bonus, being able to easily draw into it. But with just how consistent and how powerful this deck has been feeling, the Cypher Maniacs just haven't been as relevant. So they've been cut for things like 4 copies of Boss's Orders, which means that we are always hitting the exact target that we want to be hitting. Feels really good to be going and sniping down important things like the Monkey Dory or Frostlass if we're up against Grimmsnarl, bossing up Gardevoirs, all the things. The 4 bosses just really opens this deck up and makes sure that we are always slamming the exact target that we want. Feels super powerful. Also, the new card Air Balloon makes retreat cost 2 less, which Gholdengo and the Gimme Ghouls that we play both have 2 retreat cost, so that feels really good to be able to get them out of the active. Also means that we can coin bonus for an extra card if we have our Gholdengo in the active with an Air Balloon, and then we can coin bonus for 2, and then free retreat into another Gholdengo to once again coin bonus for 2. But we got the 1 copy of Switch to make sure that we don't get saw blocked or corner locked. And then also in that same vein, we have the Turo to clear out a locked Pokemon or clear away some damage on the field. Really good into dragapult, that sort of situation. The 1 Iono feels still okay. It's good to have some hand disruption in there. By the way, this is the list that Brent Tonneson used to win Azul's Invitational just a little bit ago. Figured it was as good of a jumping off point as anywhere else for me to really start testing out this deck and ripping some games with it. I've seen a few tweaks here and there, so let me know in the comments what tech cards you're running, what differences you have from this list. I've seen, for example, cutting the dark energy for a 4th metal energy so that we can more easily power up our Scizor, which I think does make a lot of sense. So there is still some wiggle room. This is by no means a solved 60. This is just a pretty solid base to begin building from. So there's not much more to say. It's Gholdengo. He's doing Gholdengo things even better than he was before. So the deck is feeling really, really strong. But that's enough yapping. My name's Jared. I'll be your gameplay nurse today. Okay, looks like we got a Terapagos. So it could be a few different things. What's really nice about this deck, though, is that we want to go first. And a lot of decks are willing to let us go first in today's meta, so pretty happy about that. Terapagos usually means a pretty wide board, which means lots of Pokemon with abilities, so I feel pretty comfortable just slapping down the Scyther now. And unfortunately, we don't have a tool for this guy just yet, but we can attach for turn. I think here, I'm trying to decide if I might be attacking with Scyther next turn, actually. Very possible, but it depends on us hitting an Arven. But I guess so does attacking with Gholdengo. It's hard not knowing exactly what we're up against here. I think we can commit here. Okay. See if we can get a bit more info out of them. Maybe that'll stop them from benching some nonsense too. You never know. Oh, okay. Little Hooooooo Box. That makes sense. So yeah, I think I was right on the ability guess anyways. This could be a tough matchup. The good news is... Nice, got everything we wanted. Just need an Arvondo. The good news is that their attackers are mostly 2 prizes. So we can begin the race and then hopefully just stay on top of it. I did not throw any Arvins to the bottom of the deck. Didn't really throw much to the bottom of the deck, to be honest. So if I Pokegear now, my chances are probably higher than if I Pokegear after shuffling. Let's just see if we can hit an Arvin. Sick. Okay, and what item do we need? I kind of want to... Yeah, we're going to... Oh, I guess I... No, I still wanted to not shuffle, I think. Okay, so we can run 2 coin bonuses. Because... we're only going to be able to retreat once. And now... Oh, I don't really want... Well, we're going to be... Yeah, the counter catcher's not going to come up, I don't think. Just run the 1 of, unfortunately, but... Oh, right, we're going to want the... hopefully we have it. Sweet, Energy Search Pro. Big chill in there. So we'll get our ones that we don't have a 1 of, because we'll be able to get the rest with Energy Search Pro. Okay, now we can coin bonus from these 2, and then after that we'll Arvin so that we can get the other one into the active. See, now we know that we can Arvin for something else. Not entirely sure. Well, yeah, Pokegear, probably good. In case we need a different supporter, or energy retrieval, honestly. Kind of like that even better. And a Baroon. Cool. And we can retreat and promote, and we'll energy search before we use our last coin bonus. We don't need to be drawn into any of these. Yeah, we can coin bonus. And chillin'. Okay. We'll make it rain. Throw 6 in there. 5 in there. 2, 3, 4, 5 is 250. Good. Sweet. Okay. Feels good, man. And then, yeah, we got the Superior. If we don't get Iono'd. If we do get Iono'd, we're going to draw a bunch of cards. They can't play their Ace spec, which... Okay. Good game. Good game. Hard to come back from that. Okay, so we get to go first again. Throw down a couple buddies. Just check everything. They got the Eevee. So this is a tougher matchup for Gholdengo, for sure. But hopefully with, like, the Scyther, we can offset the prize trade enough to kind of get things cooking on our favor. We did prize our Energy Search Pro. Yep, it would appear. So that is unfortunate. But there are worse things. Yeah, well, we did, you know, start with all our gimme ghouls, so that's pretty happy. Interesting that Brett just went for all of the same type, none of the... What do you call it? Oh man, I can't think. Okay, we'll grab those 2. Like the Cult for Family one, or... the other one, Continuous Coin Flip, which is not as good, but still okay. Alright, we're good there. I like the Call for Family one. I mean, if especially just having a one-off, because, you know, it's got the 50 health, so it's super susceptible to Dragapult or Dusclops, but if you're just running 1, you can use it early enough that you can get it into a Gholdengo before it becomes a liability. not a big deal. If you're running 4 of the 50 health, then you'd be in trouble. But just a one-off, I think, is worth the risk. So something to consider, the different types of gimme ghouls. The continuous coin flip is good rarely, because even if you do have a situation where you're up against like a Badoo or like a Cleffa or something with low HP, you still have to hit 2 heads in a row, which is not going to happen super reliably. So that one's just kind of like, meh, it's okay. Not that, I mean, minor errand running is better, but it's not like that powerful either. Although in a situation like this where I'm honestly surprised they chose to go second, or we chose to go first, huh? Oh, we got to decide. Okay, that makes more sense. In a situation like this, minor errand running might come into play just because we don't have an Energy Search Pro. Let's grab Gholdengo's out first, since we have no reason not to shuffle our deck. Get a couple coin bonuses going. I don't love the Iono. Do love the Earthen Vessel, though. That is quite nice. Alright, so we can do 2 more coin bonuses, and then... I ran out of disk space there, so we lost some of that footage. But we'll see if we can't still bring this one back around. Let's see. Hit all of our coin bonuses first. Okay, not too bad. A nice Fez, too. I'm going to draw lots of cards. I think I can retreat here into this one. We'll flip the script as well. And coin bonus. Okay, doing pretty good. We can superior here for everything that we lost. Let's attach, and then there's no way their 4 cards are that good, so I don't want to Iono here. What are we Arvening for, though? I guess another superior for next time, potentially. Then I don't want to get Iono'd, though. I think we just save it. I think we're happy with this. Surprised they only got 1 energy off of the burning charge. Okay, let's just put 4 energy back into the discard so that we can have a full use out of superior later. And we'll definitely make sure metal's one of them so that we can attach with it. And not too bad. This is still feeling super winnable just because it looks like they're bricking a little bit. We did fall a bit behind just due to prizing, and I'm mostly prizing, just not having access to Energy Search Pro was really tough. But the good news is that does not make for a completely unwinnable game. You're still usually doing pretty okay with the ability to grab energy through just drawing Earthen Vessel, that sort of thing. And then, yeah, on games where you do prize the Energy Search Pro, or after you've used the Energy Search Pro, super important to get an appropriate amount of energy into the discard, even if you're over hitting. That way that you can get it back out with superior energy retrieval, because once you burn your Earthen Vessel, which this deck runs just 1, or your Energy Search Pro, like, you now have 0, you have not that many cards to get energies out of your deck, but you do have 4 superior energy retrievals. You've got 2 night stretchers to get energy out of your discard, so it's much easier to get energy out of your discard than it is out of your deck. So it's better to throw it into the discard if you're worried about getting Iono'd again. Just a little food for thought for those of us that are picking up Gholdengo for the first time with its new hype that's kind of building up behind it. Okay, so they do get the boosted Evo, but I can't, yeah, they wouldn't be able to attack with it. So we're probably just going to get Unified Beatdown for not a lot here. 120. There's the Caesar, and we got a balloon. So that's good. Not even enough to knock the Caesar out. Which they are hitting for 160. Which is not impressing me too much, so I think we'll just balloon the scissor. And we're still definitely not going to Iono them. They don't seem to be having too good of a time. I guess I could have coin bonused before I retreated. Got Arvin and Monkey. Night Stretcher. And another balloon. The 4 of balloons feels really nice. Kind of crazy, actually. Okay, so we'll Superior. Monkey, even though we do have damage to work with now, is probably not going to come up, actually. So just get rid of that. And that should be plenty. Now we can make it rain again. And then I do always like to... let's see. I'm just thinking if there is an energy attachment I want to do here. No, well... I think I will get we'll just get a metal onto... We'll get into this one because this one doesn't have a balloon. And then we'll make it rain for 250. I think that's fine. Puts us back ahead of prizes. And with never... we still have, like, I think we're sitting on 4 bosses still. So we'll be big chillin' as far as finding a target. Could get Iono'd here. In fact, I would expect it. That's kind of their only real win condition. But we have enough draw on bench that we're doing pretty okay. Even if we get Iono to 2, it shouldn't be too big of a deal to piece something together. If they knock Pheasantipity, then maybe. But that would be kind of asking a lot, especially with no knocked out, no Jewel Seeker available to them this turn. I'd be surprised if they even put together a Burning Charge at this point. Okay, make me eat my words. Hopefully they have a Flareon or a way to get one. There we go. Okay. Well, that's good. They're going to get one more attack off at least. We're not getting Iono'd, so this game is pretty much in the bag then after this. Because we can energy retrieval, Night Stretcher, and then boss up the Pheasantipity, and that'll be swinging for 250. Cool, cool, cool. Or Energy Search Pro. I don't know if there's any energy left in the deck, to be honest. Might as well look. Pokegear. Yeah, there's some. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and do this. Let them know that we do got it like that. That's 350, right? That's plenty. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good game, friend. Good game. So yeah, I mean, Gholdengo's feeling really good, as long as you don't go up against Ethan's Typhlosion. But give the deck a few rips. Let me know what kind of tech cards you've been running. Excited to hear about your adventures with Gholdengo down in the comments below. Have a good one, everyone.